Some people be like, why do Igbos build big houses and they don't even stay there? They lock it and come to Lagos, travel to America. Is that not pride? Is that not waste of money? Is that not show off? Hmm? Anyways, if you're still asking this question, come closer, let me tell you. If you have ever traveled around Igbo land, one thing will surely catch your attention. The beautiful houses everywhere. From Ibuzo to Umuoji, Alo, Ule, Nkwere, Mbise, Ebriba, Elai, Ohafia, Ishago, Ogo, Abugo, and many other towns. The story is the same. Well-built houses, large compounds, and impressive mansions stand proudly in villages. Many people outside Igbo land often ask questions. Why do Igbo people build such big houses in their villages? Why build mansions that are not always occupied? Is that no waste of money? To truly understand this habit, you must understand the Igbo mindset, history, culture, and values. Below are some clear reasons why Igbo invest heavily in building houses back home. Now, number one is lessons from the Biafran War. The Nigerian Civil War, that is the Biafran War, changed the thinking of the Igbo people forever. During and after the war, many Igbo families lost their houses and properties in places like Port Harcourt, Kano, Zaria, Lagos, and other cities. These homes were tagged abandoned properties and taken over by others till today. Many of those houses remain lost. That painful experience taught Igbo people one strong lesson. No place is safer than home. Since then, many Igbo men and women decided that no matter where they live or work, they must first secure a home in their village. That way, nobody can ever drive them away or deny them shelter. Home is home. 2. Preparing for old age and retirement. City life is fast, noisy, stressful, and expensive. It is good for hustling, but not ideal for old age. Igbo people understand that one day strength will reduce and it will be time to rest. Many build houses in their villages so that when they retire, they can return home peacefully. There, they can wake up to fresh air, birds singing, quiet mornings, and cool evenings. Life in the village is calmer, cheaper, and healthier for elderly people. Having a personal house back home gives peace of mind. Nobody wants to work all their life and end up homeless or dependent on others in old age. 3. Dignity, respect, and social standing. In Igbo land, a man's dignity is closely tied to his achievements. There's a popular Igbo saying, Afudimba, Afogunugwimia, meaning a man is respected by what he has accomplished. Many families feel uncomfortable going home for Christmas, Easter, or burial if they have no personal house. Squatting with relatives often leads to disrespect, gossips, and even quarrels. During burials or major family events, not having a house can bring shame. To avoid embarrassment, conflict, and loss of respect, an Igbo man prefers to build his own house. That way, he and his family have a place of honor. It also prevents disputes that usually come from sharing family houses. 4. Building at home is cheaper. Another simple reason is cost. Building a house in the village is far cheaper than renting or buying one in big cities like Lagos or Abuja. With the same amount of money that may only pay 1 year's rent in the city, sometimes can build a comfortable house in the village. Land is cheaper, labor is affordable, and there are fewer government charges. This is why many Igbo people build at home first before thinking of city houses. 5. Sense of achievement and pride. There is an Igbo saying, Akurolo, Amaronye Pataraya. When wealth reaches home, everyone knows who worked for it. Igbo people are hardworking, ambitious, and competitive in a healthy way. They believe in showing the results of their labor. Building a fine house in the village is a visible sign of success, progress, and independence. It also inspires others to work harder. One person builds a bungalow, another builds a duplex, another improves his own. This healthy competition drives development across Igbo land. 6. Culture, festival, and family life. Igbo people love their culture and festivals. During Christmas, New Year, Easter, weddings, funerals, and traditional ceremonies, villages become very lively. People return home in large numbers, often with friends from other ethnic groups. Having a good house makes hosting easy and enjoyable. It allows families to celebrate properly, accommodate visitors, and showcase their culture with pride. A fine home sends a message that the owner comes from a respected and organized background. For Igbo people, building a house in the village is not wasteful. It is security, dignity, heritage, pride, and future planning combined. These houses represent history, survival, success, and belonging. They are proof that no matter how far an Igbo person travels, home always comes first. Number one. Igbo people do not build mansions because they are careless with money. They build because they understand one truth deeply. A man without a home has no final resting place. Don't forget to register for our Igbo class. If you don't know how to speak Igbo or your kids don't know how to speak Igbo, rush now and register. And our content creation class is still on. Don't forget to DM me. I'm just a DM away. Bye.